Are you on ODSP and struggling to afford a safe place to live? What if I told you there are hidden housing programs, rent supports, and emergency funds that most people don't even know exist? If you've ever felt like the system forgot about you, this video is going to open doors, literally. House with Garden, what this video is for and about. This video is for anyone receiving ODSP, or helping someone who wants to understand all the housing options available to them. From the ODSP shelter allowance to rent supplements, emergency eviction help, and accessible housing resources, we're breaking it all down in plain language. You'll discover how to maximize your shelter allowance, where to find subsidized and supportive housing, how to get help if you're facing eviction, what your housing rights are, and how to advocate for a better living situation. Whether you're newly on ODSP or have been for years, this guide will help you take control of your housing journey and uncover the supports no one's talking about. Understanding the ODSP shelter allowance. The ODSP shelter allowance helps cover your housing costs, but many people don't realize it's a separate part of your monthly ODSP payment. If you're single, the maximum shelter allowance is $522 per month, and it increases if you have dependents. To qualify for the full amount, your rent must be equal to or more than that threshold. If your rent is lower, you'll receive less. This means sharing accommodations or renting from family might lower your shelter allowance. But there's a tip: always provide official rent receipts with your name on the lease if possible. If your housing situation changes, you move, pay more, or lose housing, update ODSP right away. Keep in mind that ODSP doesn't cover things like cable or internet, just rent, mortgage, property tax, and utilities. Understanding this part of your benefit is key to making the most of your monthly ODSP payment and avoiding underpayment. Always advocate for the full allowance you're eligible for and get documentation ready when asked. Rent supplements and community housing access. If you're struggling with high rent or facing eviction, ODSP recipients may qualify for rent supplements and community housing programs. These programs are run by municipalities and nonprofits, offering lower-than-market rent units or subsidies that cover a portion of your rent. One key program is Rent Geared to Income, RGI, housing, where rent is typically 30% of your income. Applying can be a waiting game, so it's crucial to get on the list early. Some regions also offer portable housing benefits, which let you receive rental assistance even in private market housing. Ask your ODSP caseworker or local housing office about eligibility and application support. If you're at risk of becoming homeless, you may qualify for priority placement. Some local shelters also partner with transitional housing programs that are ODSP friendly. It's about more than just waiting. It's about actively following up and getting help with forms. Housing is one of the biggest challenges for ODSP recipients, but these hidden programs can provide life-changing support when you know where to look. Emergency housing and AMP, preventing eviction. ODSP has connections to emergency housing services that can help if you're facing immediate eviction or homelessness. Every region in Ontario offers a homelessness prevention program, which provides financial assistance to ODSP clients who are behind on rent, need last month's rent, or have utility arrears. You could qualify for thousands in support if you're in crisis, but you need to act fast and bring documentation such as eviction notices, lease agreements, or disconnection warnings. ODSP can also provide letters to confirm your financial situation if required. Many people don't realize that municipal housing stability funds exist for this exact reason, and they're often underused. These programs aren't automatic. You have to apply, sometimes through a local housing help center. It's important to be proactive, not reactive, when you see financial trouble coming. Preventing homelessness starts with knowing who to call and what help to ask for. Even if you've already been evicted, temporary shelters often work with ODSP caseworkers to transition you into longer-term support. Housing while living with a disability. Finding accessible, affordable housing while living with a disability is a huge challenge, but there are resources to help. Many ODSP recipients qualify for accessible units designed for people with physical disabilities, such as wheelchair ramps, elevators, or grad bars. These units are often part of nonprofit housing or cooperative buildings and can be requested on your community housing application. If you have mental health or developmental disabilities, organizations like CMHA, Canadian Mental Health Association, or Developmental Services Ontario may offer supportive housing, which provides both affordable rent and on-site services like counseling or case management. Some programs include shared homes with live-in support, ideal for those who need day-to-day help. Let your ODSP worker know if your housing situation is affecting your health. You might also be eligible for home modification grants under the Ontario Renovates program. The key is to be open about your needs and work with multiple agencies, not just ODSP. Housing isn't just about walls and rent, it's about safety, accessibility, and dignity. Advocating for your housing rights on ODSP. Many people on ODSP feel like they have to take whatever housing they can get, but you have rights. If you're being discriminated against for being on ODSP, that's a violation of the Ontario Human Rights Code. Landlords are not allowed to deny you a place to live based on source of income. If you experience this, you can file a complaint with the Human Rights Tribunal of Ontario. You also have the right to safe, livable conditions, so if your landlord isn't making repairs or the unit is unsafe, contact your local landlord-tenant board or municipal bylaw office. If you're in conflict with your landlord, many community legal clinics offer free tenant support services. It's easy to feel powerless, especially when rent is tight, but you do not have to settle for unsafe or unfair treatment. Educate yourself, use your voice, and connect with tenant support groups. Your housing is your foundation, and fighting for your rights means building a stronger future.